Yo, what's up, guys? Today we're going to be rebuilding the Las Vegas Raiders with all the new additions, except we're replaying 2022 with the new additions, if that makes sense. So take a look at the roster, and you'll see that we have Devontae Adams, Chandler Jones. We lost, I guess Brian Edwards is still here. Zay Jones? Did he go? I think he did. But so defense, we have Chandler Jones here and Baleo Nichols. So yeah, and I think these guys should be signed back, or the guys that we won't sign back or sign back. So yeah, it'll be interesting. So let's hop right into it. First thing I probably need to address would have to be offensive line. I think I could just simulate throughout this whole season, and then we can really look through our roster and try to see who's in the draft and whatnot. I don't know if I should do the real draft classes. Probably should. I'll see what's available. All right, we are here at mid-season, and we are 1-6, winning our last game against the Eagles. So I guess that's a great sign. Let's see who we have to negotiate with to bring back next season. Oh, Tyron Johnson, 25. Probably not interested in him if he wants that much. Yeah, he wants $3 million a year. Get out of here. Playing down 6 morale because our team's so bad. Yeah, I wouldn't be so happy either. Alright, I'm trying this draft class. Whether or not it works or not, can't control. Just download complete. Importing. And it worked. And we're not using it. Alright, I keep trying to download this file, but it's not working because classic Madden share. So I hate to do this, but I'm gonna use, if I can anymore. Alright, I guess Spencer Rattler's just gonna be the best player ever. What in the heck, dude? This will be fun. We got a press conference here. Coach, being in last place heading into the bye week means that this time off could be crucial to figuring out how to right the ship. Any special plans? Team bonding, stamina, self scouting? Just stay grinding, you know. Play XP we can. I don't care if my players are playing fatigued. I don't care if they have broken ankles. They still need to be out there. Brutal. Yeah, so we've pretty much done everything we can over here, except I'm gonna try to fix these college players. Here we go. I think we found one. I think that we found one. Except Malik Willis is down pretty far. That's fine. Yeah, this one will work. Kenneth Walker, Brees Hall. Yeah, this one will definitely work. Kyron Williams. Yeah, this one looks decent. James Willen, Garrett Wilson. Jesus, can I say the name? So yeah, let's run with this one, I guess. But yeah, let's redraft for the Raiders, because who did they pick? Oh, that's right. They traded their first 2 rounds away for Devontae Adams. I'm not sure if I still have those draft picks. So let's go to the playoffs. And actually, no, I'm not going to sim to there. I'm going to sim to the off season. And yeah, let's get right to the offseason. All right, let's go to the 2021 season recap. It was the Colts versus the Cowboys. Odafe Owe wins Defensive Rookie of the Year. Najee Harris wins Offensive Rookie of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Khalil Mack. Seems to be doing pretty well there in San Diego. All right, let's take a little gaze over our team to see who and what we need to improve. First thing that I noticed right off the bat is offensive line. Probably keep Alex Leatherwood. Keep him developing. Andre James. At worst case scenario, we just keep him there. And it's pretty young offensive line, I believe. Say that hopping onto it. Say that going to a 31-year-old left guard. Okay, but Devontae Adams and Hunter Renfrow, I'm gonna go look at the stats, see what they did this year. Definitely probably gotta bring in a third receiver. I do like Hunter Renfrow. I'm curious who's in the slots. It is Hunter. I'll keep him in the slot. And We'll have Devontae on the outside. And then we're going to go, we're going to try to adjust wide receiver. And then running back should be fine for now. And on the defensive side of the things, probably need a linebacker, interior, a third corner would be really nice. And Trayvon Moehrig and Jonathan Abram hopefully can develop here soon. If Trayvon Moehrig doesn't really... Oh, wait, he's a 79 just playing down with Murrow. That's fine. So, yeah, we pretty good in the secondary. And is that Max Crosby up to superstar net? Very curious. All right, looking at the stats here, Derek Carr threw for 4,300 yards, 26 touchdowns, and 7 INTs. Not the best year. I mean, that's a good amount of yards, but touchdown interception ratio I think could be a little bit better. I mean, only 7 INTs, can't ask for much better than that. But definitely want more touchdowns. And Josh Jacobs was very exceptional on the ground, running 5 yards a carry. And Kenyon Drake had 8 touchdowns, and Josh Jacobs had 7. And Hunter Renfrow ended up getting a jet sweep touchdown or something. And we go to receiving. Devontae Adams and Hunter Renfrow both have good seasons. Hunter Renfrow with 10 touchdowns. Very good year for him. Darren Waller also had an exceptional year. And on the defensive side of things, we got Jayon Brown leading the team in tackles. Denzel Perryman, Jonathan Abram also up there. Rock Yassin, not the best. Tackles for loss, 21 for Chandler Jones. And for tackles for loss, we have 21 here for Chandler Jones, 18 for Bilal Nichols, great from the interior. Max Crosby and Cleveland Farrell with 13. And with sacks, we got good pressure on the quarterback, it looks like. Chandler Jones with 12.5. Max Crosby for 11.5. Bilal Nichols 5.5, 3.5 for Cleveland. Seems to be playing well on the edge. Exceptionally, I guess that is. So yeah, it looks pretty good. Good numbers. Didn't really have much turnovers, just 9. So you probably want to see a little bit more than that. But yeah, we're gonna advance week to re-sign players, even though I know that there's no one I need to re-sign. Yeah, it's just this receiver, Tyrone Johnson, not getting a contract. And we're going to week 1 of the NFL offseason. So let's go see. We've got quite a bit of cap room, so we can go see who we can bring in at QB. I think we're fine. We got Derek Carr there, and then Josh Jacobs and Kenyon Drake will be fine for me there for a while. We're fine at fullback. Wide receiver. At wide receiver, there's OBJ available. Be a good third receiver, either or one of these guys. Fine. Julio. Now, we can bring in Julio for our wide receiver 3. Play him on the outside as well. It'd minimize Hunter Renfrow's role, but if he has over 90 speed, then yeah, we will. Okay, he has 91. So yeah, that was definitely a possibility. We're going to see who else is out there, but right now that seems to be my move for wide receiver 3, just for now. And at tight end, we're pretty good with Foster Moreau. I always call him Fabian Moreau for some reason. But Foster Moreau is a good number 2 there over at tight end. Orlando Brown Jr. could be someone we bring in. Play on the right side over Alex Leatherwood. Alex Leatherwood can move to guard. I know he has that flexibility at left guard. That's all bad, and bad. So, our right tackle still nothing. Chukwuma Okoroafor. It could be one, but I don't think we'll use him. And then Max Crosby, we're not looking to replace him, but maybe on the other side. Good. Linval Joseph. No, I don't think we'll bring him in. Bilal Nichols is fine, but Chandler Jones, we're probably going to need someone soon. So whether we draft one or can pick one up, right end. And over here at left outside linebacker, I think we're fine with Jayon Brown for the next, these next years coming up, I guess. In the middle linebacker, no one really strikes interest. Right outside linebacker. Could use someone else than Fackrell. Diablo's younger by far and probably should start. Probably start him. We can't draft anyone. And then at corner, like I said, we need that third corner. You bring in Brian Poole, maybe? Bring in Brian Poole on a small contract, like 2 years maybe. Kind of lower down his deal a little bit. Give him $2 million. Probably might come here. We lowball him a little bit. We don't have to talk about that. Wingard, the only one that would strike my interest because of his age. But other than that, no, I don't think anybody else will do it for me. So, I got to go offer Julio that contract. I'll give him a 1-year deal for, like, he's lucky to be making 6.5. I mean, obviously not with receivers nowadays, but yeah, we're going to give him a really, really, really low ball, apparently. I don't know. That seemed like a fair deal to me. You're washed it in this, so let's see what we get. We don't get anybody, but let's go check on the deals. Julio Jones has plenty of other offers, and so does Brian Poole. I will withdraw them both and review my options real quick. AJ Boye, if he wants to come in on a small contract, give him 3.5, lower that bonus quite a bit. That'd be fine for me. And then I'll probably do it. I can go grab like a younger receiver down the board, probably. Dante Pettis strikes my interest a little bit. Labisi Johnson. Probably nobody here. Dante Pettis is a little interesting, I guess, but I think we'll leave it. And let's see if we get AJ Boye, and if we do, that's good. If not, it's whatever. All right, we did not get AJ Boye quite yet. I'm guessing he's found a better deal as well. Go see AJ Boye. The Seahawks really want him. Let's see if there's anybody else over here. Jason Verrett. Xavier Rhodes doesn't. I'm not going to bother. I mean, I'm sure he's not going to come over here. I'll withdraw our offer anyways. Cleveland Farrell's 5th-year option. I'll keep him around. He did pretty well. Did pretty well last year, so we can give him another shot. He'll play probably in a similar role, and if he continues to show up and show out, you know, maybe he finds himself a job. And I definitely want to keep Josh Jacobs. Great in this game. Put up 5 yards of carry last year, so definitely want to keep him around. Yeah, so let's go to the private workout scouting. What I probably want people off the edge. What? We probably have one of like a good pick, right? Yeah, we have our 2 first-round picks, which isn't right because we have Devontae Adams. Right? That was for Devontae. Pretty sure that was. So yeah. Oh, did the private workouts? Oh, are you serious? That counted towards the private workouts. That's stupid. Jesus. Well, that's interesting. Okay. They don't even work anyways, so here we are. The free agency recap, there's nothing to really see. Let's advance the week to the draft. Let's probably focus on an edge rusher. We focus on an edge rusher. We'll probably have to move someone or get someone to go inside with them. So maybe later in the draft. Let's start drafting and let's see who we got here. Let's see who. Actually, let's pause the draft real quick. View my draft board. Look at these guys first. Aiden Hutchinson to go first overall. Kayvon Thibodeau to go 3rd overall. Devin Lloyd is way too high. Matt Corral is way too high. So, yeah, there's definitely a little bit something wrong with this draft order, but that's okay. But let's go see who on the interior we can get. Ooh, Jordan Davis. If he's there at our 3rd round, or in our 2nd round, and then maybe look to something someone a little worse. Like Arnold Ebiketie, someone that we can develop over time. Maybe a linebacker over time we could do. I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. But yeah, I'm excited to get into this draft. Skip ahead in this draft. No, we'll just resume draft. See who the Jets take here, and the Jets do end up taking Aiden Hutchinson. So we could probably trade our pick away. It's very valuable. Or what we could do is take pass rusher Kayvon Thibodeau or even Evan Neal. Wouldn't have an issue with both. I want to look at these physicals real quick. So he's really athletic, I guess. Skills, be awareness, play rec, power moves is an A, stamina. Looks great. Probably take him. But I'm not saying that it's out of the question here. A block power. Oh, he also looks really good. But I'm probably going to have to take Kayvon Thibodeau here, and I think that is what we will do. Hidden Dev, 87 speed. He is a monster. All right, that is awesome. I'm happy with that pick. Let's go to our second round pick. I'm not even going to like try to trade up for anyone. I think that if we just make our selections, I think we'll be fine. Roger McCreary just goes. Let's see if I think Jordan Davis has to be gone. Yeah, he is, and so is DeMarvin Leal. I think that was who was up next. Anyone that could play inside here? Oh, Jermaine Johnson is still here. I'm gonna see how he has him. Not as fast, but oh, finesse and power moves. He looks all around good. We can keep him around, keep him off the edge, or put him on the edge, or like stash him away, whatever it is. Myjai Sanders dropped a lot of weight. He maybe could have played inside for us. How big is he? Scouting report 258. Yeah, probably not good for the inside right now. So right now I'm leaning towards Jermaine Johnson. Let's look at linebacker Nick Benito, Boye Mafe, Owen. Brandon Smith is here out of Penn State. Who ended up falling in real life. Power moves is an A. Man coverage is an A. B impact block. F pursuit. Brandon Smith probably not the guy. Chad Muma there. I can take him next round if he's there. I can take one of these guys. Outside linebacker. Right outside linebacker is what I wanted to watch actually. Troy Anderson's here, but apparently he's at day 3, so that's kind of an L. Kyler Gordon of Washington. Run a 4.57. That's not so good. And I have him 100% scouted, so his talent's not nearly as good as he is. Oh, I have all these guys' talents, and none of them left are good. Oh, a 2-3 guy on day 3. I like Kobe Bryant. Let's keep his name around. Oh, another guy, Mikael Wright, out of Oregon. Was out of Oregon. I probably like the other guy a little bit better. Yeah, just a little bit. But yeah, so good to see. They look like day 3 guys. Maybe take them 4th or 5th round. Free safety, Dax Hill. So yeah, I think I'm gonna focus on defense here. Go with Jermaine Johnson. Take 2 edge rushers back to back. I didn't even check offensive line. Probably should have done that. But we'll look at this pick. If there's any even worth taking, we'll do it. If not, I was thinking even trading down here could work. Sky Moore is here though. Ooh. I don't see anyone here. I don't think anyone here either. No. And no. And Daniel Falalele. Follow I don't know. C impact block, pass blocks in A. He could be our guy, and I'm gonna rip it. I'm gonna take the shot at him, and 95 strength, hidden dev. I think that's a good pick. And next pick, skip ahead in the draft. Next user pick. Make my selection pick. Sky Moore is still here. 4.48. A little slow. A deep route is an F. I'm going to pass on him. Christian Watson here. If he ran something crazy, 4.44 is third in the class, so not a very fast class, which it ended up being in real life. It's really, really fast. But Jalen Tolbert out of South Alabama, I think. Doesn't look enticing, really. So, I don't know. We're going to look around a little bit more. Take Zamir White out of Georgia. Let's go look at his physicals real quick. 4.42, second for the. This guy did not do the speeds. This guy was not very generous with the speeds. Taylor Smith out of Tulsa ended up being good. My day 3 corners are gone, so I think I'll just let the CPU do the rest. Actually, let's try to make a little trade. We can package these for a third corner, which I will look around the league for. I mean, if they want to give me Ojemudia, and that happens. So we get Ojemudia here for the 4th and our 2 5ths. And then, yeah, we'll let the CPU do the rest of our draft. And that'll conclude that. Let's see how we did in the draft. 77 overall, and then a 68, and a 67, and a 66. Justin Ross out of Clemson. I really like him in real life. I really hope that he is better than this. But yeah, we get a 77 overall in the first round, the first 2 picks. So hope to get someone like that. Let's look at the whole class here. Kyle Hamilton was the highest rated player at 78. These guys were the same there. Derek Stingley, then Evan Neal, Ecom. So yeah, not a really great draft class in general. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm probably gonna move to a 3-4 and have Balale Nichols play inside, and then have Crosby and Jones off the edge, and then have Kayvon Thibodeau on left outside, and then Jayon Brown on right outside, and keep Denzel Perryman where he is, and move Jayon Brown inside as well. So this is the new look defense. Got Balale Nichols up the middle, Max Crosby and Chandler Jones coming off the edge, Kayvon Thibodeau coming from the left outside, Denzel Perryman and Jayon Brown, and then Divine Diablo, I guess, can work here this year. See how he develops. If he ends up going up like 3 or 4 overalls, which is a long shot, then I mean, he could have a good shot. I might even put him into a sub linebacker. I'm gonna see what Denzel Perryman's like agility and stuff is. Speed, 79 agility. Change of direction. Where is that? It'll be done here. Change of direction. Let's have a change of direction, but speed at an 80 is a little low. If Divine Diablo is like 5 higher. Oh, 90 speed. He can fly. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna play Divine Diablo above Denzel over to there, and then I might move them both. I might move Divine inside and then Perryman out. I think I'm gonna do that. And so this is how we'll run it. We'll run Kayvon Thibodeau right outside. I don't know why these two swip. Dude, it's so dumb the way this is. But yeah, we'll just run it like this. I don't care. Safeties are fine. Hopefully Divine Diablo can develop a little bit just for now. And Anthony Everett actually ended up was playing down with Morale quite a bit, so I didn't actually see that he's decent. But Ojemudia will play over him. I might even go see if anyone wants a little bit of a trade package for like a middle linebacker. Anthony Everett and like a third maybe can get me someone to replace Divine. And this will be the trade. It'll be Anthony Everett and a third over to the Browns for Anthony Walker. I think he'll fit well. I think he'll slot right into where Divine Diablo is and succeed in that role. So here's one last look at the team before we go into the mid-season mark. Devontae Adams, Derek Carr, Hunter Renfrow, who will be playing in the slot. Decent offensive line, definitely could do better. On the defensive side of the ball, looking all right. I think I want Kayvon Thibodeau to play the edge when Chandler Jones' time's up. But for now, we'll start him at right outside. Even though he's lifted at left outside, he just decides to play right. That's fine. So you can flip-flop. And then Jayon Brown and Anthony Walker up the middle, I think is fine. So yeah, let's see how this team plays out. Secondary seems a little bit better than what it was with the morale down so much last year. So yeah, change up playbooks. We're running Casey's offense, and Los Angeles Rams defense just works better with the new formations that we're running and the personnel that we have. At the midseason mark, we are 3-4, and we have players to negotiate with. First, I'm going to upgrade my players. Kayvon Thibodeau, I want to see what sort of stats they're putting up. But yeah, let's see who's up for an extension. A lot of big names here: Max Crosby, Trayvon Mullen, Hunter Renfrow, Derek Carr, Jonathan Abram, Denzel Perryman, Kenyon Drake, Vernon Butler is fine, Buster Moreau. So a lot has to be dispensed. How much money are we working with here? Get that off my screen. I don't care. 89 mil. That's doable. We're gonna give him quite the bag. And stay with the team. Thanks for that. Trayvon Mullen, definitely want you back. You can come back for 5 mil, 4.2. Already handing away all the money. I want, yeah, we can keep Hunter on that deal and just move him up a little bit. I don't want to give him too much money. Can improve the bonus at all. I'll improve the bonus for him. Derek Carr, if you want to play for another 3 years, oh, this is where all the money goes on. I'm gonna wait on Derek Carr. I know that sounds crazy, but we can package the first round draft pick that we have right now. That's not projected to go much. Scout the college players. Let's make sure that, you know, there's a quarterback you can trade up for. Ooh, QBs round one. Anybody look interesting? Nobody really struck my interest in the quarterback genre, but yeah, let's negotiate with a little bit more people. Did not mean to click on mock draft, but let's keep it going with the negotiations, and I'll get back to you guys. Let's go look at some stats. Ooh, I like the yards again, but the interception to touchdown ratio could be a lot better, and much more touchdowns would be fine. It's right now that's only 1 per game, but average yards per game is doing pretty well. Josh Jacobs doing all right. Already has as many touchdowns as he had last year total, so that's good. Good to see. Vontae Adams doing all right. On a Renfrow really stealing the show though. Man, so much touchdowns just going around. Right here, Jayon Brown, Anthony Walker are being a great tag team. Jayon Brown with 4 TFLs are really good. But let's look at TFLs now. Max Crosby with 6. Balale Nichols with 6 again. Chandler Jones, Cleveland Farrell. I don't see Kayvon Thibodeau all the way down here. I guess he's not really rushing the passer much. I think he's really just playing in that outside linebacker role. So he's not really getting much snap percentage. So I might play him rushing the edge if we have room on the defensive line, which I don't think we do, sadly. But I just want him to develop sooner than later. Yeah, we just have this right here, this whole situation with, we need someone else inside. We have the edge, we have all the edge we need, but someone else inside. I could move Kayvon Thibodeau down to right end. Or left end, no, right end, and then move Chandler up into right outside. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to finish out the year like this. Kayvon Thibodeau, as I said, probably not getting the snap percentage he wants. I mean, he's getting a lot of snaps, honestly, all things considered. So, yeah, let's finish up the end of the season, see if we can put on a late push. All right, we ended up going 11-6 towards the end of the season. That is great. I'll go do all of these and get back to you guys. All right, so we're gonna go advance through this wild card. Hopefully we can win. First, I'm actually gonna go look around at my lineup and see what depth trait they gave good old Kayvon Thibodeau. It is superstar, which is fine. I think that he'll develop into a good pass rusher once Chandler Jones is out of here. Penny Walker playing in the middle linebacker, and Denzel Perryman's not coming back. And yeah, this defense is looking good. Not great, but good. And on the offensive side of things, Derek Carr's playing great, which makes me think he fixed up his game. And Falalele is definitely developing the way I wanted him to. That's great. Good to see. So yeah, let's get into this stats. Let's get into these stats. Over here, we go to stats and awards. Sam Howell having a year. Holy moly. Okay. Derek Carr has a better year than last year, but still, I think the touchdowns could be a little bit better. I'm just kidding. It's great what he's doing. It's almost 2 a game. Although that is an INT game, which you don't really like to see. And Josh Jacobs had a great year. 5.9 per carry, 18 touchdowns, 1,400 yards. We'll round up 1 for him. 0 fumbles as well. This is great. This is really good to see. Yeah, Josh Jacobs definitely got a guy of interest that I'll be looking for in rebuilds. Bryan Edwards, not supposed to be in the slot, but I guess he excelled in it. So 69.4 a game is good. Darren Waller with almost 1,200 yards. Devontae Adams just getting over 1,000. 6 touchdowns. Fantasy owners are punching the air right now. Anthony Walker, Jayon Brown both have decent seasons. Tackles for loss. Chandler Jones really comes into himself. Tackles for loss 16 with 12 sacks on a double digit, and then Max Crosby just 10. Let's go see what Kayvon Thibodeau did. 4 tackles for loss, 2.5 sacks. I feel like once he gets on the edge, he'll do a little bit better. All right, and we're going to advance the week. Hopefully we win. If not, no worries. It's the first year, and we do win, and we are up against the Kansas City Chiefs. I am not going to go through all this. I'm just going to upgrade our players. I'm going to keep it real. I don't think we are going to win against the Kansas City Chiefs. So right here, we should probably expect a loss. But we're going to see. Let's see it. And we don't make it past, which is fine. As expected, but a good playoff run, I guess. But what are these upgrades? So yeah, let's go to the off season, sign back the guys that we need to sign back. All right, here we are. Cowboys eventually win. I think that's back to back for them. Good for them. But let's go see who we have to resign. I'm pretty sure we have Hunter Renfrow here, who just asked for a better bonus. Derek Carr, who we forgot to try to extend for the second time. So guys that may or may not bring back. We are losing Denzel Perryman. I don't think I'll bring him back, if I'm being honest. Renfrow right here. 27, 4 years. So that'll be here until he's 31. Not great, but he just wanted the bonus up a bit, so we're giving that. And if he doesn't want this, then I mean, he takes it, so that's good. Derek Carr goes down in overall, 80 overall. He wants to be back for, I'll give him a 2-year, $17 million deal. Give him a big old bonus. I'm not interested in saying how much is a franchise tag on him. Oh, Jesus. No, thank you. And yeah, Denzel Perryman is regressing greatly, so I think that we'll leave it. And Foster Moreau will get back. We'll try to get back at least. Give him some money. Great organization. You hear that? Did you hear that, Derek Carr? How great we are. So yeah, I think that'll be it. And I don't think that we can bring back Derek Carr. We're gonna try in free agency if we can. If there's no one better, honestly, I mean, I might switch up. I might go like if Baker's there at an 83 overall or better. Oh, that would be tough not to sign. But who's there? Lamar Jackson. I'm thinking. Oh, Baker's here. Jimmy's there. Drew Lock's here. We've got options. We could sign one of these two right here, Taylor Heineke or Drew Lock. Or we can go all out and give Lamar. I don't care. Or give Lamar a 7-year, $25 million. What in the world? What? Exceed league maximum, restructure your offer. What can I like bring down? That's still too high. Still too high. Still too high. Give him 20 mil? That's still too high. Do I just need to bring it down in the years? That's still okay. How are these other guys? How am I going to compete then? 71 points. You guys serious right now? You guys are really subbing me out? Alright, Lamar. What is that? Okay, over the league maximum. How am I supposed to help you there then? Is that doable? That's not even doable. What do you mean? Okay, so yeah, Lamar Jackson's just not doable. But Derek Carr. Baker Mayfield. Let's give him a shot. Yeah, let's try. Let's give him a big old meaty contract here. I can bring that down a little too. I'm gonna bring that down to 16, and then I'll keep his bonus pretty high. I'll bring it down to like 15.5. 88 total points. I think that should still beat by a margin. Okay. We can bring it down to 14 million and the bonus down to 10.35. 79. This is where we're still winning by a mile. Okay. So let's try that with Baker. And if not, we can look into the draft maybe. But let's still look around, see what there is. Josh Jacobs goes up an overall or a dev trait, 3 overalls. Really, really, really good to see. Don't need we don't need one of those. Wide receiver, we could bring in one guy. Don't feel like it though. Auden Tick would be fit. Don't need anyone there. Nope. Connor Williams, the left guard. We could. We got the money, but I'm not going to. Another guy we could bring in, Nate Davis. Could also bring in, but I think we're gonna pass on all of that. Left end, yeah, we're fine there. Defensive tackles where we could use some help. Settle. Solomon Thomas could be good. Not really interested in any of them, really. DJ Jones could play inside. Who do we have inside again? We got Balale Nichols, and we did lose Cleveland Farrell, so DJ Jones. Yeah, let's try to bring in DJ Jones, play him up, or play him in the inside. Should be fine for me. 94 points. We can bring that down just a tad. I'm sure he'll still sign. So bring that down. 82 points. Still in the green. Still fine. Left outside. We lost our linebacker. That's right. We lost. Denzel Perryman. Gosh, man. Can't think of names. And right here, Alexander Johnson. Devin Bush. Levante David. Jalen Smith we can bring in as kind of like a bridge guy for outside linebacker. One of these guys would do, but I think we'll pass there for now. Cole Holcomb. Now, superstar dev, 81 overall, but a lot of guys going for him. We can bring in Denzel Perryman again. Perhaps 2 years, 2.5, 1.6 bonus. Make it a deal. And corners, we're fine. And Trayvon Mullen actually goes up to superstar. Great to see. Rashad Fenton's there. Grady Williams. That's awesome. Free safety, we're doing pretty good. See who's here anyways. Still strong safety, also doing very good. Mike Edwards could be fun, but we're not going to do that. So let's see if we can get Baker and the other guys. We get Baker and Denzel Perryman. That's good to see. Good to see. I think I have one more guy, right? Did I sign 3? Yeah, DJ Jones I'm still working on, and I'm still the top offer, so that's good. Let's advance another week to see if we can get him. And DJ Jones does come over here. Private workouts, yes. I am going to do a private workout with... We're going to go deep into the first round. Probably start around these guys right here. Probably look at this guy. Justice Hillman, interior guy, that'd work. Go down a little bit further. Down to the 2 to 3 guys like around here. Mike Clemens. Confirm. Yes. So let's make sure that those guys all get recognition. I'm just looking for those 2 for offensive line and offensive line and defensive interior. All right, we're here in the NFL draft. Let's start this draft. Let's get it going. Skip ahead in the draft. No. Pause. View my draft board. Let's look at who is around here. Right end. Sean 278. Looks like a true edge. Looks like a pretty good prospect. I wouldn't be mad about him. Left tackle D'Angelo Ash. I'm not sure. Ashay. Would be all of the above. BB, F, C. Could be good. Could be fine. Never know. 251. Outside linebacker, Nick McKay. Here. What does he look like? Ooh. He looks fine. I mean, he doesn't really have... I mean, the valuable things there aren't really great, but... Right guard. This is looking good. It looks like nobody really... This guy fly. Please tell me this guy can fly. Can't really fly, but he can move. C man coverage, B finesse move, C zone. So he looks like a cover linebacker, which is good. Good use. Right guard Chris Carter, Justice Hillman. Be a scheme fit, and he looks good. He looks good. Let's move up for him. Let's go to like. Oh, we can't really see the whole draft order, can we? Go ahead in the draft. Let's see. Go to trade for that. All right, here's the deal. Going from 26 to 21, and then giving them our next year's 4th and this year's 5th. I think that's fine. I think that's a good deal. Just moving up a few spots to ensure that we could try to get our guy. Make my selection. Pick player. Oh, is that him? Okay, Chris Carter. I thought that... Dude, it sounded so much like a guy... I mean, I read off his name. I know that. Chris Carter. For sure said that, right? But let's look for our defensive attack. Justice Hillman right here. Looks great. Hey, Blockshed. Let's draft him. Hidden Dev, which is really good. But, yeah. Feel good about the pick. I think we're going to trade out of this pick. I don't see anybody worth taking. And I think that we could just take our 2nd and 4th. And maybe a player. I'm going to see who's on roster that may be viable for a trade. So this is the thing. Nate Hobbs is 2nd this year and a 3rd next year for former defensive rookie of the year, Odafe Owe, at 86 overall at left outside linebacker. I will happily take that. Thank you. And I just realized that next year our pick is very valuable, which I will use to my ability to grab someone. All right, so let's look at this done. Our first or next year's first overall or first round pick for their first round pick next year, hoping that will be a little bit better, and then a 6th for Isaiah Spiller, and then a 7th for Calvin Ridley is pretty much how I look at it. Finessing the game a little bit. We have like a bunch of cap room still somehow. I probably should have gone for offensive line. I didn't really think about that until now, though. But, yeah, I think we're going to skip through the draft to the end. I think that the CPU can handle a 4th overall. 4th round. Holy crap. All right, game crashed, but we're here now, so that's fine. Hunter Renfrow, Justin Ross actually coming into his own. DeMarcus Robinson, we could probably make a trade package for offensive lineman. I'm just saying we really need offensive linemen. I think we go get one more big piece of offensive line, and we'll be fine. And then, oh, Hillman's great. Oh, shoot. Get him starting. Make sure that Thibodeau's coming off somewhere. Pause. But as a rusty tackle, please. Cleveland Farrell step down. Odafe Owe. Oh, we have so much defensive line talent. Holy, I forgot we even brought in Odafe Owe. Okay. Yeah, we are looking pretty good, if I had to say so myself. Yeah, this looks like the best team in the NFL by far. I think I'm going to go try to get a right guard. Maybe a center. I don't know. We'll see what's in the budget. But Falalele. Well, I don't know. I'm going to stop. But yeah, this is so much defensive line help off the edge. That's so crazy. I can't believe that. I forgot. Why did I bring in Adafe? Oh wait, oh well. And this goes straight across. Cleveland Farrell for David Edwards, I believe. So yeah. And let's go try to sell DeMarcus Robinson. And this goes straight across. Brian Edwards for Tyler Linderbaum. So this is what the team's looking like. We got Colton Miller, left tackle David Edwards at left guard, Tyler Linderbaum at center, Daniel Falalele, and Alex Leatherwood over here at right tackle. And I forgot to mention right guard is Falalele. And Devontae Adams, Calvin Ridley, some of the best outside receivers in the league. Hunter Renfrow in the slot. And defensively, one of the best front seven, I guess, in the league for sure. Chandler Jones, Kayvon Thibodeau, Adafe Owe, Max Crosby, and then Hillman and Bilal Nichols will be playing side to side. Jayon Brown will complement Anthony Walker's talents just fine. Hunter Renfrow is playing in the slot, making sure this is all a-okay. Hillman will be a rusty tackle. Oh, they want Adafe Owe off the right end, which I agree with. We can get Chandler Jones. I guess Bilal Nichols won't play much unless it's goal line, which is, I mean, understandable. I want Justice Hillman here, our rookie defensive tackle monster, to go crazy. And yeah, so the team is looking great. Other than Baker Mayfield at quarterback's probably our weakest link. It's tough to say. But yeah, we're looking great. So let's advance to the mid-season. And we are 6-1 at the mid-season mark, which is awesome. We're living up to our potential here. AJ Cole just to let everybody auto-upgrade. We don't need to worry about any of that. We just lost to the Chiefs. Chiefs seem to be our kryptonite, but they are 4-3, so suck it, losers. We're going to look at who we have to negotiate with, and it looks like there's a bunch of everybody. Okay, well, this is going to be crazy offseason. We have money to do with it, though. Oh my gosh. Give Devontae whatever he wants. Darren Waller, same thing. Just give him pretty much whatever he wants. We've got the money to pay everybody, which is great. I don't think I'm going to bring back Chandler Jones, though. If I'm being honest, I mean, I think either Adafe Owe or Kayvon Thibodeau could take over his role just fine. Same with Bilal Nichols. I think that now that we have our guy, I mean, we'll still keep Bilal around, I guess. I don't want Chandler Jones back. Ah, man, that's rough. I do want him back, kind of. Oh, well. But we're going to be bringing back Bilal here until he's 31. Offers perfect. Better be Rock Yassin. I'm not sure which one it is. It might be Rock Yassin, actually. And still got plenty of money to spare to go around. I'm sure a 5 or a 3-year deal here works just fine. Let's see. Michael Ojemudia will probably be the last one. And I want him for the rest of his career. I'm not sure how well he plays for us, but it's good. Slot guy, probably bring back Andre James once I get to that off-season point. Yeah, Chandler Jones is kind of up in the air right now. We'll see how much he regresses. But other than that, we got everybody else we wanted. Baker's doing fine at the break. Better than Derek Carr, actually, I would say. A little lack of yards compared to him, but good. Great passing touchdowns and passing interceptions. Not too much. Rushing. Josh Jacobs doing Josh Jacob things, man. Holy, he is a beast. I think he's underrated in real life, but in the game, he's obviously good. Isaiah Spiller making his money's worth a little bit. And receiving side of things, Hunter Renfrow really leading them out. I mean, we've got four elite receivers right here. All of them route runners. Calvin Ridley's a great route runner. Hunter Renfrow's a great route runner. Devontae Adams is a great route runner. And Darren Waller is a great tight end. Route running, speed, everything. Athleticism's through the roof. Now, here's what we got to worry about. The defense. Tackles. Shayon Brown leading. Jonathan Abram next. Where's our other... Is Jonathan Abram playing sub linebacker right now? Where is Anthony Walker? He's right here. Not playing so well. Who is that with 13 tackles for loss? That is Max Crosby. And we're really missing that interior pressure. Chandler Jones has 11 sacks right now as we speak. Oh, Justice Hillman also has quite a bit. Kayvon Thibodeau playing all right. He's got an interception. So, yeah, this defense is looking good. We're looking fine. Offensive yards were the third. What about defense? Show me defense. 8th. So we are elite this year. We are elite. Anthony, I turned injuries off, by the way, but I guess it's practice injuries. So, yeah, that's cool. Let's go to the playoffs. And we finish at 13-4. And the Chiefs also did as well. Only I think they either got no or one loss that last half of the season, which is crazy, but hey, we're in for a good one. Our defense, or our offensive line developing well. Good to see Justice Hillman also doing great. Actually, love to see. We spend that on a first rounder. Love to see that. Yeah, let's advance here. Hopefully we can beat the Bills. Not saying anything, but hopefully we can beat the Bills. We do beat the Bills. We are on to the Indianapolis Colts. Upgrade our players real quick. Let's go look at stats real quick. Actually, forgot to check those before we even did anything, but let's go check stats. Baker had a great year. Ooh, Baker had a great year. He's fitting in just fine. And Josh Jacobs, man, this guy is insane. He's carrying our team right now. 5.8 carry, 20 touchdowns, 1,400, almost 1,500 yards. Is crazy. Hunter Renfrow doing really well. Calvin Ridley playing really well in that wide receiver 2 spot. Devontae Adams, all right, could be better. Darren Waller doing just fine. Josh Jacobs out of the backfield. He went over 2,000 scrimmage yards this year, which is crazy. Shayon Brown, Jonathan Abram, Anthony Walker, tackles for loss, 22 for Crosby, but Chandler Jones had an unignorable season. He needs that. He wants that contract. And Odafe Owe wants his money, or wants, what am I saying, is worth every penny, as you can see. And Kayvon Thibodeau not really playing great, but that's fine. I'm going to bring back Chandler Jones. I've decided. I think it's the right thing to do. So I'm going to try to. If he doesn't want to, it's whatever. We got Kayvon Thibodeau and Odafe Owe. We also have Jermaine Johnson, who's been slowly developing. Forgot about him, too. On to the next. Simulating through the divisional. We make it through the divisional. We are against the Baltimore Ravens. Can we win it all right now, actually? We have to upgrade. Kayvon Thibodeau will be up to an 86 overall, even though despite doing pretty much nothing, by convincing a bit over the Colts next week. And we win. We are into the Super Bowl against the infamous Cowboys, who have been great throughout the simulation. Is this going to be my last year? I think we got to go one more after this. Sure. Right? We'll see. Isaiah Spiller's coming back from it. Let's go to next week. Sure, we have 20 Pro Bowl players playing. They're not playing, I guess. But, yeah, let's see it. Should I sim through it? I think we're just going to advance. Surely, right? We do that? We do that? We do that. Let's see. Fingers crossed. See, baby, we win. We beat them. All right, yeah, we gotta go one more after this. We gotta run it back. That's for sure. So we run it back after this, and that'll probably be my final season, regardless whether we win or not. Already a long video. Anyways, look at that overall: 90 defense, 91 offense, 90 overall. Love to see that. Chandler Jones's money's down, so is his overall. That is fine after the season he just had. I'm fine signing him on for another 2 years, and he stays, so that's good to see. Andre James come back here for 3 years, so you're 30 years old. Just give him a good contract here. Exactly what you wanted. I'm sure it was, buddy. I'm sure it was. But yeah, so we got the guys back we wanted. We're gonna go ahead and try to sign free agency with about $13 million. So we got at quarterback, got Baker, which I'll keep. At running back, we're definitely going to keep our running back. No questions asked. Tyler Boyd is here. Did he jump over our guy? Brian Edwards is here. We can take him back. Donovan Peoples-Jones is here. Devontae Parker, Robert Woods, a bunch of good guys. Curtis Samuel. I think we'll keep our receiving core as is. Tyler Higbee's here. Give him a small contract, but I'm not going to. Tyron Smith, Taylor Lewan. We already have Colton Miller. Brian Barch is here, or Ben Barch, my bad. And Quentin Spain as well. I'd probably rather have Ben Barch, but I'd rather have David Edwards, actually. Tyler Linderbaum, developing well. Falalele, developing really well. Alex Leatherwood, developing just fine. Left end, Max Crosby goes up to Superstar X Factor. Hillman is a star, but he will definitely play over Bilal Nichols. AJ Epinesa is here, but we want to keep Chandler Jones. Adafe Owe, that's fine. Jayon Brown. Probably, we could bring in Eric Hendricks. I'm going to do that. I'm going to bring in Eric Hendricks here just for 2 years. 6, we'll bring him in. Like, so maybe. I think that'll be a good idea. Outside linebacker. We could go all out, and oh, that would be fun. I'm not going to do that, though. At corner, we could use another lockdown guy, I guess. But these guys aren't any higher of an overall. They're just 3 years older than Rock Yassin, unless we want to bring in Stephon Gilmore, which we do not have the funds to do so. We can bring in Micah Hyde, but I don't see the point. We can play him at strong, actually. Play Micah at strong, not good, not as good as Jonathan Abram, actually. So yeah, we'll just keep it with the Eric Hendricks signing. We'll see if he can even sign with us, even if he wants to, and then probably go right past the draft. Honestly, I don't see the point. We'll see who the CPU picks up, but I don't think we can get any better during the draft or through the draft. And Hendricks doesn't look like he will come with us, but maybe if I give him a little bit more money, he will. 96 total points, still below. We'll put his bonus up. We'll kick it up just a tad to 2.5. 97 points. It puts us there. We just won a Super Bowl, so come on, Eric Hendricks. You wanna ring chase? Come over here, chase that ring. So let's see if we get Eric Hendricks. If we do, probably him and Jayon Brown, just with how well and how consistent he's been playing. And he did come over to Las Vegas, which is good. 5th-year option doesn't really matter because we're just going to be done after this season. It's been a great rebuild, honestly. Super happy with this team. Devontae Adams, Calvin Ridley, Hunter Renfrow has been great from the slot. Baker Mayfield is up. We got this amazing defense. Trayvon Moehrig up to superstar development. Trayvon Mullen, fine. Abram, I probably would have wanted to upgrade on him over some time, but that's fine. Hillman, we'll have Justice Hillman playing there, and Chandler Jones and Max Crosby both have X Factor, Superstar X Factor now. Kayvon Thibodeau, I did not intend for him to play outside linebacker this whole video, but really just worked out that way if you must. But yeah, I think Jayon Brown will play there. Eric Hendricks, whoa. Where's Eric Hendricks? There he is. But Eric Hendricks is my #1 sub. All these guys rushing the passer, which is fine. Yeah, I mean, if Chandler Jones is going to run up the inside and do what he did, go right ahead, man. I have no problem with that. So yeah, let's see if we can run it back, get the other Super Bowl. Go 2 in a row. Let's go past the draft. Let's go into next season. I'm fine with that. I I'm fine with not knowing who the CPU drafted. It doesn't really matter. Like I said, I don't think we can build too much more throughout the draft unless we trade our draft picks and find some room in our capital. Should be pretty easy for me, but I think we'll just keep it as is. All right, we are in the preseason. Let's go to mid-season. Let's make sure everyone's in check, actually. Just the lineup. One last look at the team before we go up to our last year. Baker Mayfield, Josh Jacobs has played more than exceptional. Devontae Adams, Hunter Renfrow, Calvin Ridley, and it looks like we got ourselves a Tremaine Sharpton rookie. I'm not sure when he was taken. I don't really care. 95 speed. Which this guy came onto our team earlier, wouldn't have drafted Calvin Ridley. Probably would have tried to develop him, in all honesty. Great offensive line for, what it is. Defense. This is an elite defense. Trayvon Moehrig developed superb. Trayvon Mullen, Rock Yassin, Bilal Nichols. Make sure Justin Hillman's playing there. Go to specialist. Make sure everyone's playing where they're supposed to. That'll work. Yeah, it looks fine. Everyone looks like they're in the right place. I know I'm playing Chandler Jones up the interior, but he put up 21 sacks last year, something like that. So we'll keep him there. Let's go ahead and sim to mid-season. And we are 6-1 like we were last time. This looks a little familiar. We're top of the division. Let's upgrade our players and let's go check out stats. This actually got me excited. I'm so happy we're doing this well. Lamar Jackson seems to be carving up the league. Baker Mayfield having another exceptional year. Wow, Baker Mayfield is a beast. So is Josh Jacobs, man. I don't think you could beat what Josh Jacobs has done this offseason, or this rebuild. My bad. Darren Waller having a great year, having his best of the sim so far. Devontae Adams being a little bit of a role player, if you will. Third most touchdowns on through the receiver core. Anthony Walker's getting playtime. I don't know how. I don't know how. I'm guessing Eric Hendricks has a practice injury, actually. Max Crosby playing well. I mean, our sacks are a little bit down from last year. I don't think we're going to see a big boom from Chandler Jones. Which is fine, It's okay. Justice Hillman is doing really well. 27 tackles, 7 tackles for loss, 3 sacks, and Kayvon Thibodeau hasn't really done much. What's new? Still just developing just fine, just because of his depth trait and his high overall. And he's just getting playtime. So let's go to the playoffs. I'm sure we'll be there. 89 defense, 89 offense, and 89 overall. One of the best teams I've built, and it's done well, really, really well in Sims. So when it's all built up like this, happy to see it. And we finished 14-3. I think that was our record last year too. This is a little freaky. It might have been 13-4, but definitely looks like a familiar season. Let's go check out stats and how the team's doing. Baker Mayfield, I see, was second in offensive passing yards, which is great. Offensive yards first in the NFL, and 5th defense. So we are doing really, really, really well. I'm so happy. 5,100 yards, 43 touchdowns to 15 INTs. Josh Jacobs is a monster. I don't think it gets better than Josh Jacobs right now in the league. He's been the best for so long. Receiving, Darren Waller had a monster season. Hunter Renfrow had a good season. And Calvin Ridley had a great season as well. Devontae Adams just shy of 1,000 yards somehow, some way. You even managed to get 910 in that situation. Josh Jacobs will come up short of 2,000 scrimmage yards, but that's fine. I'm looking down the sack aisle right now. I don't see much. Jayon Brown, Anthony Walker started playing well. That's good. Tackles for loss, Chandler Jones, 25. Max Crosby, 20. Only a 3.5 sack season, not that great. Justice Hillman, 15 for loss, 4 sacks, doing really well. Second year in the league. Adafe Owe had a great season, #1 in sacks here on the team. Love to see. Bilal Nichols had 3.5 sacks. Anthony Walker had 1. Michael Ojimidi had 1. Jonathan Abram also had 1. Interceptions I haven't been looking at those much. Trayvon Mullen seems to be doing just fine getting them without recognition. Anthony Walker has 3. Jayon Brown had 2. Ojimidi with 1. Rock Yassin with 1. And Trayvon Moehrig all with 1 INT. Team looks really good, and let's see if we can make another deep playoff push. If not, win the Super Bowl. I have 783 staff points. That's a lot, and I don't know why I'm talking so fast or like I'm I don't know what I'm doing. But let's advance the week. We got 92 overall offense or defense, I didn't see, and then 91 overall offense or defense. It's a 92 offense, 91 defense, 91 overall. And we do end up getting into this wild card. I don't know why I'm saying that. We had a week 1 bye. But hopefully we blow right by the Titans. And we lose. And that is how we'll end the video. Thank you for watching. It's been really fun. I'll make sure to do more. I think I'm gonna expect a Madden video every Friday or so. This rebuild has been super fun. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment down below who I should rebuild next in Madden. I'm sorry if it's scuffed at the beginning with the draft, but we ended up getting Kayvon Thibodeau, and he didn't really do much, so didn't have that big of an impact. But yeah, see you later.